crypto. If you know me, you know my love of crypto. I have been in cryptocurrencies since 2013. See that painting up there? I've had that painting for about 4 years. I've had this hoodie, as you can see, plenty worn. I've had this for about 3 or 4 years. My first dab into crypto was in 2013. I bought my first Bitcoins at the immensely overinflated price of $69 a piece. I bought 7 of them at the time. I've purchased more crypto and stuff since then. I don't have those 7 Bitcoin anymore. I do have crypto. I started in crypto when it was an infant. I love Bitcoin. You have no idea how much I love Bitcoin. I have been in love with Bitcoin since I first heard Max Keiser talk about it on the Alex Jones show in late 2012. And I did my research. And at the time, I procrastinated for a little while. I shouldn't have. I procrastinated for a little while. And then I dove in. I had about $500 and I bought 7 Bitcoin. And that 7 Bitcoin was the greatest investment I made in my entire life, short of my car. It saved my house twice. It brought me to Florida a number of times. I was able to buy airline tickets with actually Litecoin at the time. I was able to convert just a fraction of some Bitcoin into some Litecoin. I bought a couple airline tickets for, at the time, my wife and I, now my ex-wife, able to fly to Florida. And crypto did that. Crypto is amazing. And it's going to transform the world. And I'm so glad to see that the president signed the executive order yesterday creating a Bitcoin council to outline, a crypto council, to outline cryptocurrencies in the United States, regulations, use, all that stuff. It's glad to see somebody who supports cryptocurrency in the White House. This isn't going to change the volatility of the cryptocurrency markets. It's always going to be as volatile as you've seen its entire life. Today, I checked because on my favorites list is Binance. Always has been. I've been invested in stuff. I've been invested in coins that are long gone. I've been invested in coins that have appreciated to immense value. Immense value. This is outside of Bitcoin, which from, 69, baby. $69, $105,000 is what it just passed at. Again, I don't have my Bitcoin anymore. It got shuffled around, saved my house, flights, exchanged into other cryptocurrencies, traded, things like that. Again, I still have some crypto. I still have some. I'm not going to discuss what I have, how much I have, what its value is. That's for me and Mr. Taxman to know. Nobody else. But what I will say is that cryptocurrency has transformed my life. Cryptocurrency is the way of the future. Maybe not currently as instituted with some of these projects. Bitcoin is always going to be there. It is the gold standard. The gold standard is Bitcoin. You should own some Bitcoin. But Pat, you're saying you don't own any. I own crypto. And if I want Bitcoin, I can change some of the crypto I have. I can throw in some fiat. I'm not worried about it. The appreciation of my crypto is percentage-wise along the same levels. So I'm not in a twist. I'm cool. And frankly, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm loving seeing the ride, baby. Are you kidding me? From somebody who was in at $69 and has been following this since a little over $10, Bitcoin, I mean. This is how far back I go, guys. I go all the way back shortly after the birth. It was a 3-year-old toddler when I came along. Now look at it. It's this mouthy teenager at 105,000, lipping off to all the fiat currencies, just telling them off, you ain't nothing to me, I'm Bitcoin, you ain't spit. I think it's beautiful. Proves that we were right in the crypto community. That we weren't nuts. We were portrayed as nuts. I have to tell you, there were times in the crypto community where we felt like outcast, leper, redheaded stepchildren. It was bad. Now everyone's coming on board. Maybe I'll buy back into Bitcoin when it crashes back down to like 35,000 or 20,000. It's never going to do that. As someone who's been in the crypto market for as long as I have, I can't wait for so many people to experience what we have in crypto. You know what an 85% loss feels like? You will. If you've been in crypto, not only do you know what an 85% loss looks like, you know what it feels like. You've done it so much that it doesn't even faze you no more. I'm so excited to see it at 105,000. I genuinely am. I'm also going to be excited when it pops back to 50,000 and drops 70% of its value, because that's what it does. And then you know what it's going to do? It's going to go up to 200,000. And then it's going to drop to about 80,000. And then it's going to pop to 300,000. Then it's going to drop to about 100,000. And it'll pop. This is the Bitcoin life, baby. Bitcoin life. Bitcoin life. Moon. It will get to $1 million. Bitcoin will be 1 million fiat dollars. It will be. It's also going to be 50,000 again. Maybe even 30. I haven't done charting. And yes, this is how deep I am into crypto and how deep I was. And a lot of my friends are going to be like, Pat, you're so full of shit. I can't believe this. It's true, guys. Crypto made me tens of thousands of dollars. And then I learned how to trade it. by myself. I learned how to trade it on the markets. I made money there. I learned how to read charts and graphs. I learned how to read a chart that goes out 2 years. I want to bring up a chart. I want you guys to see this. Okay? Everyone has seen these. Everyone has seen these. But can you read it? Can you read it? Because I can. I took months to learn how to read this stuff. Oh, chart went wrong. That's Binance. I took months to learn how to read charts. Down to the 5-minute interval, out to the 5-year interval. What every ebb and flow meant. What a MACD and an MCV meant. It took a long time. But my stupid brain figured it out. And I became good at it. And I enjoyed it. I've thought about doing it again. My day job does kind of keep me occupied. So does this. I enjoy the hell out of doing this, man. Are you kidding? I enjoy the hell out of doing this. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. I'll never make a living at it, but this is good stuff. Look at this. Look at this chart. Look at that chart. That's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? It gives you a chub just looking at it. The low on this chart is 49.63302. Right where Trumpster come in. That's going to be the start of our wave. Oh, we got some support here. So, yeah, its fallback is going to be at about at least 70, 75 on the day chart. I could go back into a monthly and find out more definitively. I loved it. I still kind of do. Just looking at it here just kind of made me go, oh, I want to do it again. Probably not in Bitcoin, but, do it for fun. Because it is fun for me. I was really good at it. I made a lot of money. That was before it ever became an issue, before it was taxed. Oh, by the way, it's going to be you're going to be taxed on this now, guys. So, if you're in it, you got to report it. I do. I have for years. Because I knew I had to. Because Bitcoin's the future, baby. And they know it. Don't think they don't know it. CBDC. What do you think a CBDC is? A CBDC, a central bank digital currency, is their version of Bitcoin. You know why they need their version of Bitcoin? Because they need something they can control. Why is Bitcoin beautiful? Because it's uncontrollable. It's uncontrollable. It's Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin. It's the juggernaut. You're what gets smashed in the way, Mr. Fiat. Can't have a CBDC next to Bitcoin. What are you going to base it on? The trust and faith of the American government? That isn't even real anymore. Good God. I wanted to come on here, though, and I wanted to spout a little bit of my Bitcoin love. You've all seen the picture behind me. Why does he have it? He doesn't talk about it. Because if it was 5 years ago, man, I want to shut up about it. If it was 10 years ago, I went to shut up about it when I was in Oh my God, I was on some Singapore markets and some Hong Kong trading sites. This New Zealand trading site isn't even around anymore. I was there for Mt. Gox. If any of you are still watching, I was there for Mt. Gox. That's how old I am in this space. Mt. Gox, I saw coming years in advance. BitConnect! If you don't know what BitConnect is, then you don't know crypto. If you don't know what Mt. Gox was, then you don't know crypto. You're just a bandwagon fan. OG, baby. OGBC. Original gangsta Bitcoin. Yep, that idiot just playing around in the garage. Complete fool. And he was, guys. He was a complete idiot. That guy you knew in the garage at Mikey's was a complete fool. A moron. But he grew up. He grew up. And did okay. And found crypto. And crypto changed his life. Just like it's going to change the whole world. Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin.